Hey guys, Davis and Akosov here with Team 2 Shiny. We got James Lewis here showing off his Nubatama deck profile post Gbt11. Go into it, James.
Alright, we play one of the starter Stealth Dragon Madoy because you only want to resolve him once throughout the entire game. Resolving him more than once in this deck is redundant, at least the way I built it.
Well, what did he do?
It goes into Soul when a dominating unit attacks, then give any rearguard 3k and you draw a card.
Nice. Yeah, some people don't know like Nubatama what they do. Some people are like,
it's fine.
best to know.
We run 2 of the draw trigger from the trial deck. Jirokichi. His skill is act. Put him in the Soul and give any rearguard 3k.
That's any rearguard, not like specific to you.
Yeah, any rearguard to any player. So he is not a Marvel clone. So we never call him that. Next we run 4 the Fire Collection heal trigger.
Shiny.
Yeah, but also best heal.
Right, of course.
Don't care about any other heal trigger besides the Shiki. Her skill is when you ditch her for her G-Guard version, you can choose a grade 1 or less card from hand and discard it and draw.
Grade 1 or less.
Yeah.
I've seen some people try to do any card.
Yeah, no. Grade 1 or less. We run 2 Stealth Dragon Noroi. He is the Shiranui crit trigger. When you have a Vanguard Shiranui in his card name and attacks Vanguard, you may put this in Soul. He gains 5k and you draw a card.
Alright.
Next we run the crit trigger that goes above Noroi. 4 Torasada.
Hey, Red Lightning.
Essentially Red Lightning clone. Axe skill. Put him in the Soul. Put her in the Soul. Countercharge. And then one of my personal favorite cards. Stealth Dragon Nubatama after image stand trigger. On place, if you have less cards in hand than your opponent, draw a card, choose any unit on your board and give it 3k. And then shuffle the deck. And the reason why this card here is good, especially for this build, is because I run the new domination skill PG. And this card with this makes you resolving the skill better because then you shuffle the deck off of him and you have a chance to draw the PG that you put in back to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, so it keeps your deck shuffled.
Yeah. Makes him not just sit there.
Yeah.
The reason why Ezra's is good in Luard is Luard's on strike shuffles the deck. There's no other skill in Nubatama that shuffles the deck besides Onibidoshi or Chikiri Gumo and Afterimage.
Right.
That's literally it. Then we play 3 Stealth Dragon Sezui. Its skill is when a dominating unit attacks GB1, it gains 3k.
Stackers love them.
Stacks. Because you want to hit those numbers. We run 3 Stride Enabler.
Alright.
Simple, on plays, reveal grade 3 in hand, look for a Shiranui.
Right.
Because you want Shiranui.
Of course.
Play 2 Tengai. The Stealth Dragon Tengai, that it gains the skill when a dominating attacks. At end turn, you may put this card in the Soul if you do countercharge.
Oh, counter. Nubatama really needed all of that countercharging.
It did. It also needed the Soul charging, because that is really important.
Yeah.
And then we play 2 Tenrai. This card's skill is it gives your Shiranui Vanguard everything about your opponent's Vanguard. Skill, name, race, clan, all of that.
I like it.
Its other skill is when this unit's attack hits, when this unit's attack or boosted in a battle against Vanguard, if it hits, shove it in the Soul. So, and then you make them discard a card. It literally is good on hit pressure.
I like it.
In later games.
Kind of like a better Dreadmaster almost. Didn't use the counterblast that you need.
Yeah, Dreadmaster is better in the early game.
Right.
Tenrai is good in like the mid-late game.
True, because it's GB.
Grade 2 lineups, we run 3 Genkai. Its skills when dominating unit attacks, you may pay the cost, which is Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. You'll draw a card and he gets 2k. That's not once per turn.
Right.
So during your Mugen Lords, they have 3 cards on board that attack. You have 3 open Counterblast and 3 Soul. You can pay the cost for all of them and draw 3 times, and he goes up +6.
That's real good.
Yeah. An MVP of the deck, Stealth Dragon Furai. When any other unit besides him attacks, he'll get 2k. And he gets buff on Mugen Lord turns. Then his other skill, if you have, and the 2K only works if you have a Shiranui Vanguard.
Oh, very important because like some
Same
people.
with Genkai, Shiranui Vanguard. You cannot sit on any other grade 3 that does not have Shiranui in its name to resolve their effects. They must be on that Vanguard.
Right.
Other skill is you Soul Blast one, choose a card from your opponent's drop zone, and you force them to call it to an open rear guard. So, like, the ability to call over something from Shiranui Oboro's beginning of ride phase skill doesn't apply to Furai.
Right, and it still dies at the end turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giving your opponent free units isn't that good, but when they die at the end turn, it's really okay.
Yeah. This next card is my own personal thing because I wanted to try something else besides 10k vanillas. And it's a card that's never seen play like anywhere. He's a generic GB1 12k attacker, stealth beast Kibimaru. He came out back in Reckless Rampage, but nobody uses him. So, and he's only in the deck until like the new Tamahagane comes out in set 12. But he's working out really well. He hits cross-ride numbers really, really easily if somebody is somehow on cross-ride.
Cross-rides.
Mugen Lord, cool. You give him 4K. He's a 16K by himself, and then you have a 7K booster. He hits for 23. It also affects on the Gavrail turns if they eat the first attack off your on-strike domination.
Right.
And they're a 13K base for the entire turn.
Right, and Gabriel can be a very hard matchup because it just buffs up Vanguard on your turn.
Yeah,
It's like,
you have to hit the correct number of plays, which is what this deck does. My most favorite card in this entire clan. I play 2 of her. Stealth Rogue of the Nightfog Miyabi. I have a very good habit within my locals of plucking PGs or heal triggers out of people's hands. So I still like the option of taking a card out of their hand before they're about to guard, even after all the domination swings.
Yeah,
It's
that's real good.
really, really good.
I like it.
Grade 3 lineups. 4 Oboro. Yeah. Game ride phase skill. Choose a rear guard. Choose a card from your opponent's drop zone. They call it to rear. They can call over anything.
Right.
And stride. On stride, when you stand a rear guard on your opponent's board, give 4K. Attacks any unit you want. Then we play 1 OG Shiranui. Because this deck is built for domination play. I don't want to waste the counterblast off of him for something, and he doesn't work super well with domination as a whole. You can make him work, but it takes a lot of precision to do so.
Right.
And he's fine as a one-of, because like at least if you can do the discard plays and then get like countercharging off the crit trigger, but you don't do the bind plays. The bind plays don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Then we run 2 Morishige.
Morishige!
Vanguard rearguard skill, GB1. Choose one of your rearguards, rest it. And then your opponent chooses a rearguard on their board and gives it 3K. If a unit is chosen, he gets 10K. He's a really good power stacker for this deck.
I like it.
And then, just because I only run this card as a one-of, because I'm running 3 Furai instead of 4, his on-play skill for Vanguard is really good if they're on a 9K Vanguard and they have a 9K rearguard, and you don't see either Shiranuis, and you're going first, you can just go, ride, smack yourself with your rearguard. Cool. It's a card out of their hand or they eat the damage. It's one of the two.
Right.
And then his Vanguard rearguard skill, GB1, is when any player's rearguard attacks.
Oh, it's basically a Furai for anything. Right?
Yeah, attacks a Vanguard. Because it's not like for any unit attacks, any player's rearguard attacks a Vanguard.
Okay.
He'll get 2K. So he is a little more situational, but he still can get buff.
And that's during any player's turn.
During your turn.
Oh, during your turn? Okay. Okay.
Because if it was during any player's turn, it'd be
Be like, yeah, 16 at your Vanguard. All right, plus 2K. All right, 5K block. All right, sure.
Yeah, no. It's,
Thank
If
you,
it was-
Bushiroad.
yeah, it feels like that bad. Alright, Stride Zones next. We run 1 of the Tsushiki Hime G-Guard, which just the Fires Collection. You went on place, flip another G-Guard from your G-Zone, and then you give your opponent the option of discarding a card. If they do not, he gets 20k shield. I use it just to, like, either help pump up the card number I can target for Mugen Lord plays, or just because it won't matter in the long run. I played one Rikudo Stealth Dragon Gehorokan. He only targets grade 1s in the back row, so it's the only reason I want to run him at 1. And he's on plays Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, target opponent's grade 1 rear guard in the back row, and move it to Guardian Circle. So
Thank God it doesn't get to grade 1 or less, because
if it
rip
was
starters.
grade 1 or less, that would be a lot better.
Rip
but,
starters if that was the case. Thank God.
Yeah. One Dismal, doesn't need any explanation.
Gotta save it for the
Something
VMAX.
resist. I run 2 of the different Abudai Taishis, because one is when you have less cards in hand than your opponent, the other is if they have 6 or less. Because the situations vary, I'd rather have the options.
Right. Into the main strides.
We go for the one Sukamorikan,
Sukamorikan!
because he is a good win con, regardless of what deck you're playing.
Alright, when you go down to 4, you keep the PG, right?
Not usually, or at least you don't.
Nah, hell no. I don't keep PGs. Fucking buying them shits. I'd rather be able to guard with 4 cards than
Yeah.
3. Or 2, depending if you have...
Because with Oboros, if you only have 2 open Counter Blast for single Oboro, that's cool, because then you just pay his cost, and then you literally just dominate one of the rear guards and attack them.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're at 5, they have to guard.
Yeah.
So it's good. But yeah.
Game winner.
Cost is, though, on plays, Counter Blast 2, flip a card in your G zone, then your opponent chooses 4 cards in hand to keep, they mine the rest face down. Really good.
I like it.
Next stride is 4 Enma Stealth Dragon Mogan Tembu.
Does that one kill?
Yes. He is your spot removal card. He literally is what you want to kill key targets with.
Alright.
Like, they're starters. If they still have their starter on board, you aim to kill a starter usually, because most decks, their starter is a problematic thing.
No, Rumble, no.
Don't you mean Cabatron?
I've been playing Cobratron. I might go back to Rumble.
Either one. You want them dead.
No Riot Horn!
But, yeah, so its skill is Counter Blast 1, flip a copy of itself, and then for every face-up card in your G zone, you dominate one unit, and then for every card in your G zone face up, it gets 3k. So 2 in your face of G zone, and it gets 6k. And then at the end of the battle, it attacks, because it can attack anything, like any other rear guard or vanguard. But after it attacks that battle, it dies. That's literally it. The next one, 4 Mugen Lord, as that is at least customary. I've been trying to play around with 2, but the way the deck's built, you want to at least have 4 for the option.
Options are good. Options
Yeah,
are very
'cause-
necessary.
Because I was playtesting with only running 2, and it's good, but I don't like certain cards I would throw in for over the 2 Mugen Lord I would take out for like whatever reason. It just doesn't matter much. Then we have Seabreeze for when you can't stride and you want to be able to stride.
It's more like counterbalancing, though.
It is, but you manage them.
True.
Like, you just pay attention and manage.
You do have red lighting, so you're good.
Yeah.
We all know what he does.
He's a free fucking thing for Oboro, because you have a higher chance of winning on when you're staying on Oboro and doing him over Ultra Nui. And then my favorite stride card of all time. Get off you.
God damn it, I'm gonna ditch card regardless. Shit!
Yeah.
Here, then ditch a card, take damage, or you want to ditch 2 cards and hopefully not take it?
Yeah.
The card's insane. I don't know why some people won't even play it.
Yeah. Because I was playing against my friend. He plays Angel Feather. He left me with no rear guards to dominate. And I had Miyabi and a 7k. And I was going in the first striding turn, so I was like, I'm on fucking Oboro, so right, cool. I don't have on stride. I don't have target for on stride, so I just go into him because there's no domination targets. And I swing a Miyabi column out and block something out of his hand, and I just swing this, and I'm like, cool.
Nice.
I still made normal plays.
Well, this has been an interesting deck. I like it. I love the shininess. And this is James Lewis again, here with his nubatama domination deck profile. See you guys next time.